Alright, now she's adding 5 eggs. Oh, FYI, all of the ingredients that we're using were set out so they could get the room temperature. Everything.
You want to gradually put this
We're going to gradually beat in 5 eggs. We're going to come back after she put the 5 eggs in.
Alright, I beat in all 5 of my eggs. So now you want to take a table. Oh shit. Take a tablespoon. What's this?
A tablespoon of vanilla extract.
Alright, vanilla extract. That's what I was getting at. You want to take that. Mix that in. Take an extract, a tablespoon of lemon juice. I'm tired as hell. If you want to squeeze the shit out of a fresh lemon, by all means do.
That's what we used to do.
I'm not doing that shit, because I don't feel like it.
I agree to say, normally we use fresh lemon juice.
Yep, normally I squeeze a lemon and all that. I'm going to squeeze the shit out this plastic lemon tonight. Make sure you mix all that in. Sorry, I got hella vanilla on one side of my bowl. Now, this going to start out kind of thick when you first start out, but...
the lightning sucks in here.
Yeah, it does. It's going to start out kind of thick. But as you get into it and add all your stuff... Like, as you get into it and add all your stuff, it'll thicken up a bit.
Loosen up, you mean?
Or whatever. You know what I mean? Vice versa. Take these off. Set this down. Making a mess everywhere.
Alright, let me bring y'all on over. Don't die from. Bring y'all on over here.
Take this and you're going to separate it between your 2 pans. Now, Trinae normally do this, but I'm going to try my hand at it.
So little by little. Y'all, let me tell y'all when we first made the cake, when she first made the cake, how the cake, actual cake part that's coming up next, the red velvet cake overflowed because she filled up the cake pans. She filled them to the top. Like literally filled the cake pans to the top.
Well, if you met me, you know that I can be slow and silly at the same time. Shit. And messy. Forgot to add that to the list. Where my little thing at? Hi, y'all thought I was going to use my finger then, y'all little nasty heifers.
You need more in this one.
It's more than enough to go around. Look even to you, sweetheart.
Go ahead, put some on that one over there.
Now, I don't know if you want to get a fucking thing out and measure it or whatever. I ain't doing all that. I'm just going to eyeball it.
At least this ain't going to rise up, y'all, like the cake. So. If she eyeballed, that's fine. But Lord.
I ain't too good when it comes to measurements, which is sad. And, because I'm going to tell you a story. One time we made some, brownies.
We ain't do nothing.
At my cousin, Jesus, look at my glasses. At my cousin Tanya's house.
Shout out to my bestie. Hey there, I miss you, girl. All right.
Anyway, I miss you too, boo. But they turned out to be fucking gummy bears, you might as well say. I forgot what I did, but Lord knows.
All right, y'all know how it called for 1 tablespoon or 2.
I'll be specific.
No. The brownies don't. It comes like it's a how.
Hold up. You gonna put this in your water bath?
See the water bath. See how they boiled to look real pretty. Yes.
Yeah, you gonna sit this shit in here. Normally, I put them in first.
Y'all not gonna tell me it ain't the leg cooking up off that thing.
It ain't the what?
Legs cooking up off that pan. Pans came from the dollar store, y'all. Remember the pans? We love Dollar Tree if y'all ain't figured it out yet.
Sure do. We got the same shit that everybody else got for
$1.
$1 Miller.
$5 go a long way in there.
I'm trying to tell you, shit remind me of penny candy back in the day. She don't know what penny candy is. She's too young.
All right, y'all see, we got that in there. And how long they got baked? This is very time consuming. Remember, we start like 9:26 or something. Y'all see the time? It's 9:52. Now back to this story with these brownies. Y'all know how when
hold up. All right, they gonna bake for between 35 to 40 minutes, right? But you gonna put it in there for 10 minutes. Shit. On 350.
Girl, no. Oh, you gonna take it down?
Yeah, what I'm supposed to do?
Do your timer.
All right, 10 minutes. You gonna bake that on 350 for 10 minutes. Wait a minute.
So y'all caught that? We preheated the oven at 475. Once we get the cake in there, that's
sorry.
what I thought.
I fucked that up. It's gonna stay on 475.
475 for 10 minutes, and then you drop it down to 350 for the next 20.
I got confused. A bitch need to lay down.
All right, so y'all caught that.
So
our oven stopped. It was at 475. We did it at 475 for 10 minutes, and then we dropped it down to 35 minutes. Dropped it down to 350 for 35 minutes, and we still got the cheesecakes in there. Now we on to the cake part.
All right, you're gonna need 2 bowls. You're gonna put a cup of buttermilk and how much?
1/3 of a teaspoon
of
vanilla extract.
Vanilla extract in 1 bowl, and you're gonna mix that.
That's your wet
Or
ingredient.
whisk it. I think you're supposed to whisk it. Let me make sure. I'll be following my little recipe. Yeah. Oh shit. Yeah, you're gonna whisk that. You're gonna whisk the wet ingredients and mix the dry ingredients.
What's your dry ingredients?
For the dry ingredients, you're gonna put in a separate bowl, and it's 2 cups of flour. I already put 1 in there, so I'm gonna go ahead and add my second one. Pal. Is 2 tablespoons of cocoa powder or cacao, as my wife like to call it. I already put 1, so I'm gonna add my second one.
Let me come about this baby up at that.
And this teaspoon of ground cinnamon. And you gotta put some salt in here too. Let me go check and see how much salt I need. About 1/2 teaspoon of salt.
We do our half. It got 8 in the food process in the dish string.
What?
Our half got 8 in the garbage disposal.
I'm confused.
Our 1/2 teaspoon got 8 up in the garbage disposal.
Oh shit.
That's about right there.
Alright, boom. There you go. Now let me grab my whisk.
That's why we have salt, you guys. Because a lot of our baking ingredients require salt. Because it's like fresh. Homemade, should I say?
We're going to whisk that together. I don't know till when. I just whisk it until I don't feel like doing the shit no more. You can tell when it starts blending together though.
I ain't gonna tell you that's the electric whisk. She could easily put it in the thing, but she wanna whisk with her hands.
Why you gonna go through all of that?
The hand whiskers.
Now, it all mixed into me. And then with this, I normally just use my hands, but since I'm feeding it to other people, I won't be trifling.
Y'all won't make me no difference if they don't eat it more cake for me, baby.
Yeah, I'm just gonna use my little spoon and kind of mix this around a little bit. Now, this is the part of the cake that we get into that I'm gonna be honest, I don't hate much things, but I strongly dislike this part. Because for some fucking reason, they expect you to get all this lumpy shit out. That shit be lumpy as a bitch. I mean, real lumpy. Lumpy.
For those of you out there who watch us, other tubers, what kind of camera do you use? Vlogging camera, and a camera like a formal recording camera. Let us know below.
Alright, booyah. Got that all mixed together. I'm so ready to lay down.
The good thing is, once we get all this stuff baked and stuff, we can go to bed because everything got to sit in the refrigerator and the freezer for 24 hours.
Cream. All right, now we got cream together the sugar, butter, and oil.
How much sugar? How much butter?
I'm getting there. Cream. 1 1/4 cup of sugar. God damn it. 1 1/4.
You straight advertising for Total Nutrition. She the highest store.
It ain't nothing personal, but god damn it, this shirt's so comfortable. It make me feel like I'm naked.
I like my shirt too. Mine
I
is
got it for free for that whey protein. All right, that's one.
I got y'all rusty.
I'm making a mess everywhere. 1/4. All right, what I said it was? Jesus Christ. You a dirty skink.
Butter and oil.
Oh, Lord. She done farted. Sugar, butter, and oil. You was right.
Ain't nobody hear that until you said so.
No, that was too loud not to hear. All right, we need a cup of butter.
That's 2 sticks of butter. Sweets and... Whichever one requires 2... Which one is it? Unsalted or salted?
This the regular one. It's the only one that got 2. Then. Tricky.
Uh-huh.
Alright, it's gonna be this butter. My other little piece that I done fucked up.
That's a cup of butter.
And then we got oil. 3/4 cup.
Huh?
Ain't that on here?
No. Is it?
It's 1/3.
No, that's not what you want. You want 3/4 cups and you want to tell me 1/3.
I'm just saying. I thought you can get somewhere with that shit. Sorry, I like to rinse everything out and dry it out and all that. Super extra.
And once she get this in there and cream all this up, we gonna come back to y'all once she get all of the ingredients, the wet ingredients and the dry ingredients and this stuff all mixed together. We gonna come back and show y'all what it look like. So we'll be back. We had to come back right quick, y'all. We forgot to tell y'all add the baking soda to your wet ingredients. 1 teaspoon of baking soda goes into your wet ingredients.
No, it don't go into the wet.
I mean your dry ingredients. Oops, dry ingredients. Cautions, dry ingredients. We'll be back. Be back. She creamed her butter, oil, and sugar together. Now we're gonna, well, she's gonna whisk in 1 egg at a time. So it's 2 eggs. So she's gonna whisk it.
2 large eggs.
She's 2 large eggs. She's gonna whisk.
It's so difficult.
Them in one at a time.
Just said whisk to themselves like crazy people.
All right, and then she's gonna whisk in the second egg.
Where my little flat thing at?
When she whisks in the second egg, we're gonna come back and show you what's next. At this point of the recipe, yeah, you know after she whisks in her second egg. Before we add our wet and dry ingredients, we're gonna mix in some, how much white vinegar?
1 teaspoon of white vinegar and 1 teaspoon of red food color.
So y'all hear that? We're gonna mix in a teaspoon of white vinegar and a teaspoon of red food coloring into our cream mix of sugar, butter, and oil, and egg.
Can you see how it turned out?
Yeah, sorry y'all, I'm terrible. That's how it's like creamy. See how
you ain't showed them the bowl the whole time.
Yeah, I ain't showed y'all the bowl the whole time because my phone is in the process of dying. Well, I'm at 23%, so y'all good to the next part. And I just had to plug y'all back up.
God damn, who the fuck?
It gotta be, it's brand new.
Oh, shit. I don't like where this is headed. How mad would you be if I dropped the whole damn thing in the sink?
It was only $1.27. I wouldn't be mad. I just take it back to Walmart. Yo, they hate me at Walmart.
This girl would take back me if she purchased me there. Shit don't make no damn sense. Yeah,
and I'm feeling like I return. She making a mess. Y'all see that red food
Now I
coloring?
know how to do fake blood. You don't need no whole lot of food coloring. A little bit goes a long way.
See that? That's that red color. That's not that food color. But at one point in time, y'all.
I mean, if you want it redder than that, because it do look kind of pink, by all means add more, but that shit is fine with me.
Remixing. She added half of her dry ingredients.
So you just want to add half of that. Now this is the part that I was telling y'all about that I strongly dislike. You see how lumpy that's getting? You're going to have to try to get as much of that out as you can. And it's fucking almost impossible to me.
Remember how I told you last time we put a little bit of the wet even though it said don't, to give it some texture to it. And it came on less lumpy.
What you looking at on there?
You all in your nose.
No, I'm not in my. Don't say that because then people.
I know she not picking her nose. Goodness. We not trifling, girl. The fact that they is trifling, that's why they keep telling us they ain't trifling. I'm looking at the bowl.
Yeah, that's enough of that shit. I'm gonna have to try to smash some of that out like I normally do.
I told you, remember last time you had a little bit of the wet and then got it out.
Alright, now we gotta add this. You say continue to mix it while you add this. I don't think I'm gonna add all of
You making a mess everywhere.
it. Yeah, because normally I have you to help, but you gotta hold it.
That shit got lumpy.
That shit lumpy as a bitch.
Y'all see that? Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Alright, now from this point on, all she's gonna do is add the rest of the wet and the rest of the dry ingredients and mix it up. And we gonna come back at y'all and we put it in the pan.
Trinae gonna do this part because clearly my measuring skills ain't all that.
Y'all see the
that's how it turned out. It looks kind of pink. If you want, like I said, if you want to add more food coloring, by all means, do your own thing. The shitty lighting that we have really don't do it no justice because it's not that pink. But you just gonna separate this into your 2 greased regular 9-inch pans, not your spring forms, because that's for your cheesecake.
They already occupied, so.
But you just gonna separate this into the 2. I'm so goddamn fucking tired. Yeah. And once you get these into the pans, you're gonna bake it for 30 to 35 minutes until the toothpick comes out clean.
At what temperature?
At 350 degrees. And then once you take it out, I'll let you know what you gotta do next. Stay tuned.
Alright, y'all, this is how the cheesecake look once we take it out of the oven. Remember, we let it bake in the oven. We put it in the water bath. And we baked it at 475 for 10 minutes. Then we dropped the oven down to 350 and baked it for an additional 35 minutes. And this is what it looks like. Now we're going to take this and we're going to put this in the freezer. And it's going to be in the freezer until tomorrow. The cake has about 31 minutes left. Once the cake is done baking, we're going to take the cake out the oven, wrap the cake up. Once it cooled down, we're going to remove it from the pan, take it out, wrap it in foil, and put it in the refrigerator for 24 hours. So I'm going to come back to you once we take the cake out and get everything wrapped up. I'm coming back to tell y'all. I had it mixed up. The cheesecake goes in the refrigerator, and the cake goes in the freezer.
4 hours. 4 or more hours.
4 or more hours.
Cheesecake, fridge, 4 or more hours. Cake, freezer, 4 or more hours.
And we do 24 hours, so we just gonna tell y'all 24 because we do it for a whole day. Because to us, when we do it for 4 hours, something don't form right. But when we do it for a whole day, for 24 hours, it's perfect. So, cheesecake, fridge, cake, freezer. Stay tuned. We get ready to ice the cheesecake. Just start putting it together. That's the cake. That's the cheesecake right there. Remember, we had the cake in the freezer this last night and the cheesecake pot in the fridge. So we'll come back to y'all when we get everything situated. She great stack this bitch up. I just here to eat the stuff off the pan and get a slice of cake. Alright, y'all, that's the finished product of her, finished product of the cake. All she did was lay a red velvet cake, cheesecake, red velvet cake, and cheesecake, and she made icing. And to make her icing, she used 12 ounces of cream cheese, 16 ounces of cream cheese, 4 cups of confectionery sugar, and 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. So there you have it, homemade red velvet cheesecake from scratch.